Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
We go tonight. 120. Is that?
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
What? 120. Is that?
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. Hey, that's about as exciting a one-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first-rookie tackler, but not much after that.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
180.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's Goff. It's Isaac to Slav. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Detroit.
Cut. 120.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
At the 26-yard line. 120. Is that?
Once again, it's Gibbs. Finding space at the 15. And he's in. What a drive. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Bates, good. With the extra point, and the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Price now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Somebody gotta go it. Somebody gotta go it. I tell the G. Watch it. Go it.
Now here's Aaron Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
So on fourth down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Second and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
He was tackled at the
A pickup there of 28 yards.
28-yard gain. First down, Lions.
So after one, it's the Lions who have the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Black 20.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
26-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Out of the shotgun, it's gone. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. This is caught. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
That's caught downfield by Jefferson. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They run straight ahead with Jones. And he shows off his strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. To run with Jones. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota.
But You think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Laporta in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. This one complete. It's to Slaw. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That's over the middle. Caught by Slaw. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
180!
Now Goff. His throw, left side, for Slaw. He's got it. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Come on! 180!
To throw is Goff. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Jonathan Grenard. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
180!
Here's Gibbs. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
180!
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Goff to throw on 1st down. That's right side and brought in by Williams. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At
at the 29-yard line.
Goff to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. On 4th down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
On the jump.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He'll push forward for about a yard. Tyleek Williams is there on the stop.
The 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow. And he will score. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. Will Reichert down on for the extra point. It's up and good. The Vikings are on top. It's 14-10. Following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Lions first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL? And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
On first down, it's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Go. 19, Tiger, 19, go.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Rolling to the left. Now he'll run it. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got it at the 7, and he'll take it on in. Jordan Addison, touchdown Minnesota. Reichert now to add the extra point.
Will Reichert is lining up for the extra point.
The kick is good, and the Vikings are out to a 21-10 lead. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Now return, coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Inside the 35. And they will finally get him out of bounds. It is a big hitter to close out the 3rd quarter. Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Important moment here for the Lions as they're going to go for two.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
Here's Goff. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. Past the 40 to the 20. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick two if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Price now to return it. Whoa! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
McCarthy to the air on second down. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's good.
Now, this might not look like much, right? It's a simple check down to his running back to pick up modest gain. But this is the development this team is very excited. This young quarterback continuing to get his feet wet, playing in the National Football League. This is the progress that has this fan base really excited.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Rocco Weedy. Check out.
Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Right at midfield. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second down and 8.
60 Eagles. Go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Tiger, 19.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14.
So fresh out of a 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Jones now on first and 10. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. On second down, here's McCarthy. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go. 2 for 66. What's up?
From the gun, it's Goff. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
He'll run. This is Mason. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Let's go. 70, 60 back, 60, let's make 19. Take over.
To throw is McCarthy. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's a third down and 4.
18 Cardinal. Come on.
On the give, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. That's the second charge timeout for Minnesota. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Ready?
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Moving left. He keeps it himself. So a win here for the Vikings. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.